Welcome to Old School RuneScape Market Pulse, Farming Edition, August 4th, 2026. Quick snapshot. Only 3 items are profitable to flip today, and the best GP/hour margins table is empty, so this market is running lean. The story is in the movers, not the margins. On the rising side, watermelon leads at 20 GP, up 11. 1% week over month and 1% versus this time last year, sitting at the 69th percentile. That's the strongest short-term signal in the whole skill right now. Teak seed is up 7% on the week to 67 GP, and Jute fibre crept up 5% to 678 GP. On the falling side, the tree seed category is getting crushed. U seed is at 319 GP, 22nd percentile, down 18% year-on-year. Magic seed at 679 GP sits at just the 18th percentile, off 17% versus last year. Mahogany seed is the most extreme, 206 GP, 5th percentile, down 60% year-on-year. These are generational lows for wood tree seeds. This one's about the raw market, so here's where its headline items sit across their all-time range. A quick read on what's cheap and what's rich right now. Zooming in on one chart, mahogany seed is near the cheap end of its own history, at the 5th percentile of every price it's ever traded at, and it's starting to turn. The callout shows today's price, the daily move volume, and where it sits one to watch for a bounce. Now the seasonality picture, and this is where it gets interesting. Mahogany seed's seasonal model shows August as the first month of recovery off a July trough, and the 2-month projected lift is 1%. The index already ticked from 65.1 in July up to 72.4 in August. That's the turn. Jute fiber has a 9% seasonal tailwind into September, while maple seed, currently 385 GP at the 64th percentile, is actually heading into its seasonal trough in September, so upside is limited there, despite the mild weekly gain. Scorecard time. We went 0-for-4 on resolved calls this cycle. That's a 0% hit rate, and I have to own that. The most painful miss, maple seed below 3,000 GP by today. It closed at 385, well above target. The momentum was there, but buying pressure held it up. 2 mahogany seed calls targeting above 260 GP by August 18th are still pending, and today's seasonal data actually supports them more than when we made them. Bull thesis. Mahogany seed is at a 5th percentile floor with a verified seasonal inflection point in August. The 33% 2-month seasonal model projection gives the recovery a historical basis, not just hope. Jute fiber has a confirmed September peak in its seasonality index with a 9% projected move, and it's already trending up. Bear thesis. Tree seeds as a category have been in structural decline all year. Mahogany down 60% year-on-year suggests real demand destruction, not just seasonal noise. If that trend continues, no seasonal model saves it. And with only 3 profitable flips in the whole skill, thin margins mean thin conviction. 3 calls. First, watermelon above 22 GP by August 18th. It's at the 69th percentile with 11% weekly momentum and a mild seasonal tailwind. A move to 22 is only 10% from here, but the momentum is clean. Medium confidence. Second, jute fiber above 730 GP by September 2nd. Seasonal peak lands in September, it's already trending, and 730 is a 7% move from 678. Medium confidence. Third, mahogany seed above 260 GP by August 18th, our pending call. Seasonal turn confirmed, 5th percentile floor, 33% model projection. The price needs to move 26% to get there. Low to medium confidence given the year-long structural pressure. One note on the numbers, every rate here is after the 2% grand exchange tax and real buy limits, so it's what you can actually hit, not a theoretical best case. The full assumptions are in the description. That's your farming pulse for August 4th. After a rough scorecard, we're watching these 3 closely. Subscribe, check back tomorrow, and we'll see if the seeds finally sprout. Later.